We've turned off towards Bell Gorge to the Silent Grove Campground, and this is the water crossing. We didn't know there was one here. From what the last car that just went through, it looks to be about 40 centimetres or so deep. Get the dust out from underneath the caravan. It's definitely up the step.
Did it make it to the step?
It's definitely up to the top of the step.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, no dramas. Oh, I'm not sure actually, kiddo. I didn't even know there was one here.
We're going to go back out that way tomorrow though.
We do.
Or the next day, sorry. Not tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I don't even know what day it is today. It gets a bit like that though.
I think it's Friday. Yeah, I think it's Friday.
Okay. Friday. Another little water crossing. This one must be right before the campground because we're only 2 k's out last time I checked, about 5 minutes ago. It looks quite rocky. Oh, a bit of a steep entry. Bit rocky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's alright.
Yeah, not too bad.
Good little one.
Yeah.
I always put it into low second for water crossings, especially with the van on. Because you never know. I'd rather have that low end torque.
You'd rather have that support there when you need it, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like we're approaching the campground now, so we'll give you an update once we're settled in our spot, including price and what this is all like and how to register.
Okay, so Clem's just organised our entry. It ended up being $83 for us to be here for 2 nights. Was that right? 83?
Yes, so $83, $17 per adult per night, and then kids under 6 are free. So we don't include Liam, and then a $15 day entry pass, which includes your access to Bell Gorge, but you only pay that once. So you pay it on the day of your arrival, and that's it, which I thought was pretty reasonable. Yeah. So just a little glance there. So self-registration, so you don't have to book online, which is actually quite good. So we're in the Dalundi campground. So we're just going to go for a drive now and try and find a spot. It seems pretty busy, but yeah, you can get drinking water here. Had no idea. And there's showers and toilets, no dump point. But yeah, it does look a bit hectic in terms of space. But it looks like it goes a fair way that way too. So we'll just go for a bit of a cruise and see if we can find somewhere comfortable. But yeah, busy.
Oh, looks a little bit dusty in here still.
It's not too bad though, better than last few days.
That's good. Maybe the extra hole I found is sorted it.
Big stepping.
Oh, big stepping,
You've been
yeah.
practicing with all those hiking things.
Maybe some of it was already in there and just wrote it out.
Well, yeah, some of it feels like that too. But the road was also a lot better today.
Oh yeah.
Way better today.
Yeah, a couple of rough spots, but it was pretty good.
Harsh dips, but better than.
Yeah. One dip I hit a little bit fast. It just didn't account for the other side of it.
Yeah.
So I slowed down and then we just got bounced out the other side. I was going a little bit too fast still. But we're just almost finished packing up. Just got to put the table back on. And I'm going to set up the gas bottle for the barbecue. We were planning on cooking on the fire for the next 2 nights, but there's it doesn't look like there's fire pits.
There's designated fire pits, but it doesn't feel like a fire kind of campground. I'm hoping that when we get to Injana Gorge there are designated fire pits, like one every couple of sites, whereas here like there's one scattered like every 3 or 4 sites.
Yeah, there's one sort of out there in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward.
Yeah, so we'll just see what the day brings, and we got 2 nights here. But I think this will be a nice relaxing spot. Like there's not much to do.
Yeah, there's some other kids around, so hopefully Liam will get to play with some other kids.
Yeah, and there was the creek running just previously, so probably could go for a walk and see if we can find a little paddle spot today. Yeah.
It's a pretty nice little campground though. We've ended up in the generator area.
But nobody has a generator, so...
Not that we can see anyway. These guys probably do, because they don't. Oh, unless they move their batteries inside, but their battery boxes are empty.
Ew. They've got their solar bank in it.
Yeah, maybe they've moved lithium inside.
Okay.
Alright, we'll finish packing up.
Yeah.
Or setting up, I should say.
Yeah, clean the floor again.
Yeah, it's just a daily routine.
You right, kiddo? Just threw a shoe straight up and then it came down and hit him in the head. Instant karma.
Toddlers.
Good morning. Just cruising out of the campground and heading to Gorge this morning. But it's a little bit later than we would normally be going for a hike. It's just after 8 o'clock. It's still pretty cool. Sun's up though and it is warming up gradually. We packed a bunch of food today because we're hoping that we can stay down at the swimming hole for a little bit longer today and just relax. It's about 10 k's from the campground along the Gorge Road to the Gorge car park, and then a 2k return down to the... Did you see our home? Did you see it? Yeah. Oh, good job. Can't remember what I was saying.
2k walk from the
A 2k walk return from the car park down to the lower pool. We've heard the descent is quite precarious. We'll try and get some footage of that because we're probably going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, here we go for another hike. That's all we've done this week. Drive and hike and swim. It's pretty good really, isn't it?
Oh, it's not a terrible one, no.
There's only a few left after Gorge. We just got Winjana and Tunnel Creek left.
Apparently
before we
the
roll
drive
into
to
Durban.
Winjana tomorrow will be really cruisy.
Yeah, we've heard the road's really good.
Yeah.
A couple of rough patches, but it's just patches of it. But yes, apparently this one is the most specky one to come into.
Specky, without including Mitchell Falls, because we didn't do that.
Yeah, that's a shame. Hopefully we can get back up there. Maybe do it a little bit differently next time. No van, maybe a camp trailer or just rooftop tents or something, which should be good. But yeah, I'm not complaining. We've been pretty comfortable, haven't we, babe?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been good having the van. It's just convenient, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though we're having problems with our pump,
Oh.
need to give it a little love tap a couple of times a day to keep it working.
I'm just waiting for it to completely die.
I know.
Yeah.
And then we'll just have to go back to
We'll
old
just be
school camping.
bucketing water in through the window,
Yeah.
which is also fine.
Well, we used to go camping for a week at a time
Yeah, I mean, it'd be fine.
with no water pumps. We used to just do it from buckets. So yeah, we're managing okay, but we'll get those replaced when we get back to Karratha. I'll just swap them out.
It's just a bit slippery.
A little bit slippery. So class 5 this hike, but I think it's just because of the falls at the end.
Mate.
Yeah,
What's that?
class 5, but I think it's just the falls at the end that make it a class 5.
Yeah, this part of the walk's a class 4, and then when you get to the across the creek bit, apparently it's a class 5.
Yeah.
Probably because you have to descend. So the climbing's pretty precarious.
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 This is just roll your ankle kind of stuff.
Okay. That's probably how that poor lady broke her arm yesterday.
Yeah, we watched some lady get RFDS'd out of here yesterday.
Poor thing.
Broke her arm and twisted her ankle, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the camera down, concentrate on where I'm putting my feet. Well, so far that's been the easiest part of the hike that we've done out of all the hikes, but we've got to get down there yet. So I think I'll be taking Liam, but check out this waterfall. You having fun, kiddo?
Okay, so it's a bit of a hike up this hill and then down, rapidly down to get to the falls at the bottom. But the swimming hole looks lovely. So we're going to go down and just set up there for a bit. We've got heaps of food with us today, so we'll probably stay for a couple of hours, have a swim and something to eat. Oh, just keeps getting better and better. Definite breather. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, another booper. I'm not going to be able to reach that
I'll
one.
get that one. I'll get that one then.
Mum, get that one for us.
Yeah.
And now to go down.
Yeah, I might put this away. I'm going to need both hands. Ooh. Yeah, that one tickled. Yes, I'm all good, thank you. Oh, that does look like a bit of a slider.
Thanks, Mum.
You did a great job. Hello, tree. We're constantly discovering new ways to carry our pool noodle. I've wrapped it over my shoulder and tucked it in the bag loop. Actually working pretty well. You sort of lose a bit of movement. But you do have a free hand to break any falls and to balance yourself. Mark's doing so well. I just don't have the balance for it. So thank God he can do it. So we just take turns. So I'll probably, Mark will carry him back up the top here, but I'll carry him probably back to the car today. Oh, until my back gets too sore. The carrier is really good if you can adjust the weight around your hips or your waist. I feel like I'm a bit short for it, and I can't quite get the strap up high enough for it to carry more weight around my waistline. Instead I carry it on my shoulders because that's where the straps fit really well. So something to keep in mind when you're looking for a backpack carrier. We also really like how it's got the stand that folds out at the back, because you can just park him, and I guess if you had like a younger child than Liam, they could sleep in the chair and you could just put a proper little shade over their head. Would be really handy. Yeah, I think we're almost there. Yeah, I feel like it's that way. Oh, is there a straight line there? Okay. Oh wow, that's glorious.
Alright, we've all been for an adventure around the corner. So I did it first all the way to the end pool, and then I came back, Clem and Liam. We went halfway, and then me and Liam just played in some little waterfalls, throwing leaves in and stuff like that, while Clem went around and had it. It's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so amazing. It just opens up into this massive gorge and a little bit of an infinity pool, but the water's flowing through there really rapidly, so another waterfall. It's
Bigger.
just...
It's this on steroids.
Yeah, it's massive. But so peaceful because you're on your way down there and there's nothing around. It's so lovely, and I just sat on the rock for a bit and took it all in, really. Yeah. So beautiful.
And we got a bit cold, didn't we, in the water? Yeah. So we're having snacks now, nice and warm, a bit dry.
I'm wearing your t-shirt.
Yeah, you got my t-shirt to stay warm too.
Yeah.
We'll have something more tea, and then I think we'll get out of here. I don't know what time it is, but I feel like we've been here for a while, so.
Yeah.
Go back. I reckon you're having that again today.
Probably one of like the shortest hikes in.
Yeah. The easiest one we did.
Yeah, just as you're starting to get a little bit tired, you're there. It's so good.
Yeah, except the scramble down the end.
Yeah, you don't have to come down here though. Like, there's a really good swimming hole at the top. But it's worth coming down if you can make it. Yeah,
it's stunning.
Yeah.
Going home's going to suck.
Yeah, going home will be challenging. Going up here, yeah, we'll take it in turns. You're a hungry boy. did that hike, just short hike, and there's lots of things to do at the end, like different options for swimming and exploring.
Heaps of space even in the
Heaps of space, yes. Now we did witness, well, another lady, we had two, well there was one yesterday who'd broken her arm, and another lady was just there now, she'd broken what looked like a potential broken arm. She was still on the trail, and someone, either her tour manager, had a satellite phone and radioed for help already. They didn't know how long it was going to be, so they just recommended that we move on. There's nothing we could do. No.
I did offer to help carry her out, but yeah, they don't know when the stretch is going to be there. I don't know why those tour companies don't have like portable stretchers in the buses. I don't know. Yeah, they told us to move on. Had a nice chill afternoon, just hanging out here at the campground, chatting to some other families and stuff. Liam had a nice big nap, we had some downtime. And what's on the agenda for dinner tonight?
We're having chili con carne with chips that we made on the ziggy from wraps.
Yeah, so wraps that we've had, we just cut into pieces. And then salt, pepper, some spices in the ziggy. And just oven roast them, I suppose, until they go
they
hard
came
and
up
crunchy.
really well, actually. And they were really fast, like 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, fast.
So
Yeah. Gotta be careful you don't burn them.
Yeah, so we're slowly running out of fresh food. We've got plenty of frozen veggies still. So I've chucked in whatever's left of the veggies in here. Just cut it up really finely, so
It's probably not a proper
someone
chili
can't
con carne.
see it. Oh, definitely not. We've never really done a proper chili con carne. We just wing it.
It's-
Usually it's leftover spaghetti mince with chili in it.
And some beans.
Yeah, and some beans. Yeah.
Either way, yeah, something tasty, something hearty.
Yum-o.
Sour cream. That's going to be good.
I'm really hungry.
And then tomorrow morning we'll just roll out of here
I like some
when we're ready. We won't
Some
rush out of
cheese.
here tomorrow. We've only got to get to Winjana.
I'm not sure if having cheese with this.
And we might do Winjana tomorrow afternoon, but I've heard the crocs do disappear once the sun disappears. So once everything's in the shade, you don't see the crocs. So it might be worth maybe doing that the next day on the way to Tunnel Creek.
Yeah. Sorry, Liam?
Or we'll just do it twice. I'm not sure yet. We'll chat about that
Yeah,
tomorrow.
it's
I
just
think.
really